Hello everyone, my name is Andrea Salcido.
My name is Melissa Salgado.
And today we are going to talk about two famous and talented women artists. But to start off, I will give some background facts about female artists. Female artists in the past were a minority, and very few were recognized. Also, lots of them lacked training, so they were not taken seriously. If they painted, it was because of their dad, or a family relative, or a male friend who painted. Mostly all women painted still life, or small paintings, because that is what women were allowed to paint back then. So to start off, I will be talking about Elizabeth Lebrun, better known as Madame Lebrun. She was born April 16, 1755. She was born in Paris. Her parents, Louis Vigée and Jean Massin, her dad and her mom were both involved with painting, so that is where she got her inspiration from. At a young age, she took art lessons, and she visited many galleries. She mainly taught herself how to draw. In 1776, she got married to an art dealer, and it was thanks to her husband that she met many famous painters. She learned many things from them. Then her style began to develop, and Marie Antoinette, Queen of France, loved her style so much that she made her her official court painter. Elizabeth painted for the Queen from 1778 through 1789. But the Queen wasn't the only person she painted for. She also painted for other European monarchs and nobles. And thanks to a good word of the Queen and to her talent, she got into the Royal Academy in 1783. She was one of the very few lucky women who got recognized for her talent and got into the Academy. Elizabeth's style was very unique. She kind of mixed two styles of painting. Her style mixed Rococo and Neoclassical. Her color palette and subject matter was Rococo, but her style is Neoclassical. At the time of the Revolution, she left her husband and left with her daughter to avoid being killed like Queen Marie Antoinette. With her leaving France, it led her to draw one of her most famous paintings. It was a self-portrait. It is an oil on canvas, and she did it in the year 1790. But a painting that really stands out to me is the self-portrait with her daughter Julie. She did it in the year 1789. It is an oil on canvas. I just love how Elizabeth and her daughter look. The iconography is just the love between a daughter and a mother. One can tell by the warm embrace in their hug. The way they hug is so tender and sweet. One could see the motherly love Elizabeth has for her daughter. I love the painting. It is so unique. The way they are posing is showing them as one, and the colors make it even more beautiful. Wherever Elizabeth went, she was well received and admitted to many academies. But sadly, she died at age 37 in 1842. So in total, she did 200 landscapes and 660 portraits. Elizabeth was very talented.
To continue with, my artist is Artemisia Gentileschi. She was born July 8, 1593. She was an only child. Her mother passed away when she was 12 years old. Her father is Orio Gentileschi. Her father taught her how to paint and introduced her to many artists. One was Caravaggio, and his chiaroscuro influenced her in her paintings. Her first painting was produced when she was 17, and it was the Suzanne and the Elders. Her father worked with Agostino Tesi on a project. Tessie gained Artist's trust and worked into his daughter's bedroom. She was raped by him when she was only 19 years old. Tessie was arrested and released a year later. From his release, Artemisia, she made Judith beheading Holofernes. After a few years, she worked at the Academy of Design, and she became an official member in 1616, and she was the most important woman painter in early modern Europe. Sadly, she died in the year 1653. One of the work of Artemisia Gentileschi was Madonna and Child. It was oil on canvas, made in 1609. Is displayed in Sparta Gallery in Rome. It was one of her early works and captures the intimacy between mother and child. The image has this warmth of the love of a mother and child, the child holding the mother's cheek and the mother looking straight down at the child. The child's in her mother's arms, and you can see that in her painting there's a lot of chiaroscuro that was influenced by Caravaggio. You can see all the folded on her dress, on the blanket that she's sitting on Jesus, on baby Christ's clothing. They both look at each other and just stare at each other's eyes. That's it.
Thanks for watching. Bye.